Hey, yo, what's drippin' drip fam? Thank you all for tuning in into another video. And as y'all seen from the thumbnail and the title of today's video, I'm going to be helping you all out by giving y'all some information on how to unlock gold SMGs for Call of Duty Vanguard. Especially for the MP40, because there is something you should pay attention to that I'm sure a lot of you may have ran into and probably wondering why your progression isn't counting. So without further ado, let's get off into the video. Okay, Drip Fam, as stated, we're going to dive in and break down how to get gold for the MP40, and this should also work for other SMGs as well, but I will do another video in the future for that. All right, guys, so now we're going to run through this, and we're going to talk about the pack tactic, which you got to get elimination. That means you just got to get kills, and all your progression going to count, right? The next we're going to talk about is surgical, which means you got to get headshots. Now we're gonna talk about predatory ambition. You gotta get multi-kill, which means you gotta get 2 or 3 more kills that's in a row, that's back to back for it to count as a multi-kill. Now we're gonna talk about reptilian. You gotta get 5 kills without dying 3 times. Next we're gonna talk about dead eye, which means you gotta get long range kills. The next we're gonna talk about berserker, which means you gotta get point blank kills. And next we're gonna talk about wildcat. You gotta get hip fire kills. Survivalist. You gotta get long shot kill, but you gotta use 3 particular attachments on these weapons. Okay, next we're gonna talk about mind game. You gotta get 10 kills without taking damage from that enemy, and you gotta use 3 attachments on this weapon. And then last we have death order, which means you gotta get headshots with 3 attachments as well. So guys, what I would recommend is you get the MP40 maxed out to level 70. Yes, I said level 70. It's gonna be a grind. But once you get maxed out to level 70, you have all the weapon camo category unlocked for you to go ahead into attack. And yo guys, right now I'm gonna discuss on which one that I feel that works best with each other once you get it all maxed out. So guys, you already know the elimination is gonna be done over time. We're gonna have the headshot that's gonna get done over time. But once you get everything unlocked, like I mentioned, getting the headshots, then with death orders, make sure you have the attachment with death order. That means that you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, pretty much, to get this tackle out the way real quickly. And guys, when it comes to having dead eye for the long range kills, now guys, listen up. So this is the kicker where I want y'all to really pay attention in this video, because I know a lot of you all might not be getting that weapon progression for survivalists because of the long range kill. And I know y'all been feeling like, hey, I'm getting my long range kill, but it's not counting to my survivalist progression of my camo. So guys, if we go inside a survivalist in the camo, it does say you gotta get some long shots with the Kruznik barrel with a 317, the 8mm Curves 32 round mag, and the VDD 34M padded stock. So guys, this is where the issue come in at, right? You have those 3 attachments equipped. So if we go inside of our attachments, right, as y'all can see, I do have the barrel on, I have the magazine as well as the stock. So the issue I was running in at, that I was getting the long range kill for dead eye, but that wasn't counting for survivalists, right? And a buddy of mine by the name of Eminence was telling me that you have to remove the optic in order for the progression to count, because I guess Call of Duty, they count it as maybe cheating, or not even the word cheating, but I guess it doesn't count because you are using a bigger optic to get the long range kill. But once you remove this optic off of here and you get the long range kills, you will get the progression for your MP40. And I know a lot of y'all know that, but I know there's a lot of people who may not know that. And this right here is for those who do not know. All right, guys, some other category that's good to work well with each other is berserker, because of the point blank kills, and also wildcat because of the hip fire kill. Then also, guys, you can pair with mind game, because you got to get killed without taking damage from that enemy. So if you get point blank kills and you getting hip fire kills, this is gonna really work in hand. And also, you might get some headshots in as well while you're doing that, which will also help out the death order, also with the surgical as well. All right, Drip Fam, I hope I tackled everything in the camo category, and if I didn't, just make sure y'all let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll answer any questions that y'all have for me. Okay, also Drip Fam, there are certain maps that are much easier to get your long shot kill, which I recommend, such as the Oasis map, the Dome map, and also the Desert Siege map as well. And of course, there are many other maps you can go ahead and get your long range kills in, but those are like some of my top favorites that I like doing my long range kills in. And if you playing on Oasis and you spawn in on the A side and you go to the left of the map, once you see a straight line head to that tank, you can get a long shot kill from that angle right there, which is good. Now, what I like about Dome is that you can get on any platform at the very top, and you can just beam enemy from a far distance. You can make sure you bound up and shoot your enemy at a far distance, and they're gonna count as your long shot kills as well. So that's the best thing about the dome map, because you can play that high ground. Now the desert siege map, if you play that middle map in a building where they got the stairs at, you can just beam enemies who's trying to go to the B flag, who's coming from the C flag, and also the A flag as well, to get your long range kills in there for it to count for your weapon progression. Okay, Drift fans, so moving forward. Okay, now we're going to talk about the game modes. While going for long shots, point blank, and hit fire kills, you can definitely play hardcore, since it's pretty much to take one shot or two shots to drop your enemy. But for our other challenges, I would really recommend you just stay in core. And also make sure y'all are using the combat pacing. I would highly recommend that y'all use the blitz combat pacing due to its high volume of players. And the more players there are, then the more players you have to kill to get these challenges done, to work towards your progression of completing these challenges. And really, depending on whatever game mode y'all go to, I would really still highly recommend that y'all play domination, because you get a lot more players, especially if you pair that up with blitz. You get a ton more players for you to drop more bodies for it to count towards your camo progression. But more importantly, guys, play whatever game mode that y'all really feel comfortable in. Just don't take my advice on it, but if you want to go ahead and slay out like I did, this will definitely help you all out. Okay, Drift fans, this will wrap up today's video. And if you all did find this video very helpful or useful in any kind of way, then please consider to drop the video a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and leave any comments down below if you have any guns that's go at this current time. But until the next time, keep it dripping, baby. You dig?